kids. How are you today? Good morning. Once again, you're welcome to British Ivy School's Internet platform. And I'm still myself, knowledge on you. Okay, and I'll be taking you on number week. And my class is LEA 2. Good. My class is what? LEA 2. And our topic is fraction. Can we say it together? Everybody say fraction, okay? Fraction, okay. So let's know or let's look at the meaning of fraction. Fraction simply means part of a whole, okay? Fraction simply means part of a whole. For instance, look up here. This is a cardboard, okay? When I cut some part of this, that is what? A fraction of what? This cardboard, okay? So, with a mathematical expression, we will understand better what fraction is all about. And we are required to solve simple problems on fraction. So, this is what? A problem to solve. I have 2 over 10. It's a fraction. So, I want to reduce it to what? Lowest what? Fraction. The lowest it can be. Is that okay? So, here, the 2 is called what? The numerator. 2 is called what? Numerator. And the 10 is called what? The denominator. Is that okay? So, I want to use the numerator to do what? To divide the denominator. Let's see. Okay, so if you look at this number, this is 2. And any number that is up is called what? Numerator. It can be 5, it can be any number. Then any number that is down is what? The denominator. Okay, so now I want to use the numerator, that is 2, to divide the denominator, that is 10. Okay, let's see how to do that. So 2 over 10, this is division, okay? So I want to, but in a fraction form. When I have 10 divided by 2, this is not a fraction, okay? This is just what? A number on its own. It's 2-digit numbers and a whole number on its own, okay? This is not a fraction. But the moment you have a numerator and a denominator, it has become what? Good. Because this 2 is a part of, it's found in this one. Is that okay? So let's divide. Because this is what? Division. I want to use 2 to divide. 2, I count out 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, I'm dividing with the numerator 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. Circle. 1, 2. Circle. 1, 2. Circle. 1, 2. Fine. But you understand that, first of all, I need to divide 2 by itself and use 2 to divide 10. Is that okay? So any number divided by itself will give me what? 1. 2 by itself will give me what? 1 over. Coming to denominator, how many circles do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 here will give me what? 5. So the lowest form or the lowest fraction is what? Is 1 over 5. Is that okay? So my answer is what? 1 over 5. So 1 the numerator and 2 the denominator. That is, the number up is the numerator, the 1 down is the denominator. So the same thing applies here. 4 divided by 8. So I want to reduce it to its what? Lowest what? Fraction. To the simplest, okay? To the smallest. If you look at this, nothing else can divide this because I have 1. So nothing else can divide this number again, okay? So 4. Remember, I start with my numerator. It will divide itself. When it divides itself, 4 divided by itself will give me what? 1. Remember, any number divided by itself will give you what? 1. Thank you. Then coming to the denominator, what do? I count out my 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm dividing by 4. Count out 4 and circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle. Remember, division is all about sharing. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is to share. That is to say, this is what? For instance, 8 apples. I want to divide it into what? I want to give it to 4 people. So I have how many? 1, 2. You count the number of your circles, and my answer is what? 1/2. So this is the simplest what form it can be. Is that okay? So coming to this one, I start again with my numerator. That is 5. 5 itself will give me what? 1. Then 10. What do? I count out 10 and what? Share it into, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Into 5. That is 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? How many circles do I have? 1, 2. That is 1/2. Then, coming to this one, I have 2/6. My numerator, I start with, okay? Yes, you start with your numerator. 2 here, 2 itself, because 2 is dividing, 2 will divide itself and divide the, yes, it will divide the numerator and also divide what? The denominator, okay? So when 2 divides itself, it will have what? We have what? 1. Some people may not understand. Let's divide 2 by 2, okay? 1, 2. And I want to share it into 2 people. 1, 2, I circle. That is my circle is what? 1. Is that okay? Fine. So any number divided by itself will give us what? 1. 6. Count out 6 circles, 6 balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Let's share into 1, 2. Remember, 2 is dividing. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay? Then count the number of your circles. We have 1, 2, 3. Then the denominator becomes what? 3. I have reduced to the lowest what? Fraction. 1/2. There is a numerator, there is a what? Denominator. Is that okay? So we also have another form of fraction. We have fractions of what? Shaded and unshaded what? Parts. This is what? What shape is this? This is a circle. And this circle is divided into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we are looking at what? Fractions involving shaded. Shaded means what? As you can see, this part is what? The part of this circle is what? Is being shaded. Okay? So now, we want to solve a problem, or we want to analyze this circle in its what? Fraction form. So, this is a circle. Remember, it is what? A circle. But if you look at inside, you see different fractions, okay? That is different parts. Remember, we said it's part of a whole. This is part of a circle. This part is part of this whole circle. And this one. So let's look at fraction of shaded and unshaded parts. If you look at this place, how many shaded parts do we have? We have just 1, okay? Good. 1. Divided. All over. Remember fraction. We are talking about 1/something, or the numerator must be there and the denominator must be there. Okay? So the shaded part is 1. I write my 1. That is what? The shaded part will serve as my numerator. Okay? Then let's look at, we have how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that okay? So we have 4 parts. So we said that fraction is part of a whole. 1/4. Only 1 shaded part. And how many parts do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that okay? So 1 is the numerator, is the one that is found up, and 4 is the denominator, the one that is what? Found down. So if you also look at this one, this is also a circle, but it is divided into what? 2 parts. This one was divided into 4 parts. So how many parts? 2 parts. 1, 2. So let's look at the shaded part. The shaded part is what? How many? 1. I have my 1. Then let's count different parts of the circle. 1, 2. Is that okay? Good. Coming to number 3, this is what? A square. And this square has what? Different parts. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Which will serve as my what? As my denominator. Okay? Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. So the fraction now is, let's see, the unshaded part is only what? 1. Remember, fraction is what? Part of a whole. So 1/4. Is that okay? So, coming to this place, what shape is this? Yes, triangle, okay? So, and also it has what? 4 parts. This is part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. So the parts will serve as my what? My denominator. Is that okay? So let's look at the shaded part. One is shaded and this part is shaded. So how many shaded parts do we have? 1, 2. And it will serve as my numerator. Is that okay? Okay, so remember we are dealing on fraction of what? Shaded what part. So you count the shaded parts. Here, how many shaded parts do we have? One shaded what? Part. Okay, so we have 1 over 4. How many shaded parts do we have here? Also, this is a circle divided into 2. One shaded part, okay? So 1 over 2. Here, okay, here we have how many shaded parts? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 shaded part. Remember, we are dealing on fraction of what? Shaded what and unshaded what? Part. So, how many parts do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that okay? And the same thing what applies here. This is what? Triangle. Okay. So, how many shaded parts do we have? 1, 2. You write it. You count your shaded part. You write it as your numerator. And you count the whole. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. It becomes your words. Good. It becomes your word, your answer. So, homework. Okay. I give you the same words, the same question that we solved. I need you to do what? To produce the answer fractions involving shaded and unshaded parts. Okay. Thank you very much. Once again, you're welcome to British Agri Schools. Bye.